Uh, Hello, class 11th students. Today we'll discuss the exercise 11.4. In this conception chapter, this exercise basically belongs to the hyperbola. And now we are doing the question of the hyperbola. Question number 1. In each of the exercises 1 to 6, find the coordinates of the foci and the vertices, the eccentricity, and the length of the latus rectum of the hyperbola. So in this question, first we want to do the question number 1. See in this question number 1. X square upon 16 minus y square upon 9 equal to 1. Okay. This is the equation of the hyperbola. We see this one minus sign is coming. This is a equation of hyperbola. Say which one is the a square? There is a two terms are there. You see this x square upon 16 is that one terms, and second is minus y square upon 9. Since this term is positive, this term, so this a square will be, you say that here a square will be 16, or you can say a will be 4. Similarly, this term is negative. Of course, yes, b square will be equal to, this is a b square 9, and this becomes, we can say b equal to 3. So this equation, the standard equation of hyperbola, standard equation of hyperbola will be x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1 for this question. We have find out the a equal to 4 and b equal to 3. Now, we have to find out the coordinates of the foci of this hyperbola. See, the foci, we have a two focus are there, and both the focus will lie on the x-axis because a is positive. So both the focus will be lie on the x-axis is there, and I say the coordinate of foci, the coordinates of foci will be plus minus c comma 0, because both the focus will lie on the x-axis, also known as the transverse axis are there, plus minus c comma 0. So now we have to find out the value of c. Since we know c square equal to a square plus b square. So a square is 4, value of 4 square. B is what? 3. We are taking the 3 square. 4 square means 16. 3 square means 9. So c square comes out what? Say 16 plus 9, that is, you can say 25. So c square is 25. It means c will be equal to what? 5. The value of c is 5. It means the coordinate of foci, if you want to write down this coordinate of foci, coordinates coordinates of foci. There is a two focus. That's why we use the word foci. This will be plus minus 5 comma 0. Right. Now see the questions asking the another part. And the vertices. See in the hyperbola we have a two vertices are there. And both the vertices lie on this transverse axis again, or you can say here the a is a positive, a is a bigger one, so on the x-axis basically. So the coordinate of of vertices. The coordinates of vertices will be equal to what? We know this is plus minus a comma 0, and here we know a equal to 4, so it will be equal to, you can see, plus minus 4 comma 0. So we have a two vertices. Another one in the question they are asking the eccentricity. The eccentricity is defined as E is equal to under root 1 plus, we see the eccentricity. Again, I write down here the eccentricity. Eccentricity of hyperbola, this hyperbola is that, will be defined E is equal to what? Under root 1 plus B upon A whole square. Now you put the value here. 1 plus B is here 3, A is here 4 whole square. You can say 1 plus 3 square means 9, and B square means, the 4 square means 16. We are taking this one LCM. 16 LCM will be here taking place here. 16 plus 9, this comes out, you can say 25 upon 16. This comes out 5 upon 4. So eccentricity is a 5 by 4. Remember always, the eccentricity is always greater than 1 for the case of hyperbola. In the hyperbola, if the eccentricity is always greater than 1. So it is 5 by 4 is greater than 1. No doubt, this is the answer. Another part, the length of the latus rectum of the hyperbola. Latus rectum of the hyperbola, first we will write down its formula. The length of latus rectum. See, there is a two latus rectum, and the length of both the latus rectums are same, 2b square by a. The same formula that's we are using in the case of ellipse. Now put the value here. 2 is here. What is the value of b? Let's see, check again what the value we have found out. B is a 3 and a is a 4. So b is 3. We are talking here the b is 3. 3 square upon 4. So it will come out 2 into 9 by 4, or you can say 9 by 2. So this is the length of the latus rectum, 9 by 4. So this is the end of this questions. In this question, we ask only these 4 parameters. Now, we want to do the question number 4. Again, for this question number 4, we have to find out same thing, the foci, vertices, eccentricity, and the length of the latus rectum of the hyperbola. See, this is equation is not in the standard forms are there. First, convert the equation into the standard form. Divide the whole equation by 576. So we are getting here. First, convert into the standard form. So 576 divided minus 9y square upon 576 equal to 576 divided by 576. Okay. Whole equation is divided by 576. Now, simplify this one. 16, so cut this 16, it will cut out. 16 3 ja 48. This will say 9. 96. 16 6 ja 96. 36 minus y square upon, you see this one, 9. 9 5 ja 45. 9 6 ja 54. 9 6 ja 54. 3 6 36. 9 4 ja 36. And this is one. See, here this equation we have just make it here. Now you see this one, which one is positive? This is f square 36 is a positive. So a is 6. So we say a square equal to 36 because this is a positive terms. So that's why the always remember the terms are positive. We will take a square equal to 36. So a equal to 6. Say this term is negative. So this term is negative basically. So we say that here b square equal to 64 and b equal to 8. So now the b is a bigger one than a is there. But the b in the hyperbola, we always take the a square, which term is positive, not the term negative. Negative term is always b. So now what is the standard equation of hyperbola? If you compare, you see what is the standard equation of hyperbola. That is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1. It means that both the x, because a square lies below the x square. It means both the focus will lie on the x axis. So the coordinate of foci, the coordinates of foci will be, you can say, plus minus c comma 0. Now since we know c square equal to a square plus b square in case of hyperbola. In case of ellipse, the c square will be equal to what? A square minus b square. But in case of hyperbola, it is positive value. C square equal to a square plus b square. Now, you put the value here. C square, A is here 6, 6 square. B is here 8 plus 8 square. 6 square means 36. 8 square means 64. So you add these two numbers, you are getting 100. So C will comes out 10. C square is 100, so C will comes out 10. So we say the coordinate of 4C will be, you can say, plus minus 10 comma 0. Next, we have to find out the coordinate of vertices. Say in the question they are asking the coordinate of vertices. Say focus lies on the x-axis, so vertices also lie on the x-axis. So the coordinates of vertices we have to find will be equal to what? Plus minus a comma 0. The value of a, you know, 6. So it is here plus minus 6 comma 0 is the coordinate of vertices. Another things that we have to find out here in this question is the length of the lattice rectum. The length of lattice rectum. The formula will remain same, 2b square upon a. In all the cases of ellipse and hyperbola, this is the same formula, 2b square upon a. There's no change in the formula in the ellipse and hyperbola. We have the same formula for all the standard equations. 2, b comes out here 8, 8 square. A is here 6, 6 square. So it comes out 2 into 64 upon 36. If we cut some value, simplify this part. So we find out that here this will comes out by 4. 2 into 16, 4 ja 64, and 4 it comes out 9. And now we see 32 upon 9. Now the eccentricity of the hyperbola, that must become higher than 1. Eccentricity of hyperbola. The formula is under root of 1 plus b upon a whole square. This is the formula. In case of, you remember this ellipse, we have put here the minus sign, basically 1 minus. Now this is the formula for the hyperbola. Put the value here 1 plus. What is the value of b? B is here, we are taking 8, and a is 6. Put the value here 8 upon 6 whole square. Okay. Make it simple. It will comes out 1 plus 4 by 3 whole square. Now we take the square. 4 square means 16, 3 square means 9. Now you add these numbers, taking the 9 LCM. 9 plus 16, it will comes out 25 upon 9. We see 5 upon 3. So 5 upon 3 is the eccentricity of this hyperbola. So this is the end of this question number 4. Now we want to discuss the question number 7. For this question number 7, you say in each of the exercises 7 to 15, find the equations of the hyperbola satisfying the given condition. Okay. In this question number 7, I have to find out the equation of the hyperbola that will satisfy this condition. Two vertices are given and foci is given. Say foci lie on the x-axis. You see this one. So foci lie on the x-axis. Since foci lies on x-axis, so therefore the standard equation of hyperbola is x square. See, this lie in the x-axis, so x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1. Now we have to find out the value of a square and b square. So foci is given to you. Foci, you know what is the foci? Foci, you know, plus minus c comma 0. And it is given you plus minus 3 comma 0. So it says c equal to 3. Now vertices are given. Vertices, you know, this is a plus minus a comma 0. So it is given to you plus minus 2 comma 0. So a equal to 2. Now we know c square equal to a square plus b square, implies that b square equal to c square minus a square. Put the value here. C is here 3 square and a is here 2 square. So b square comes out, you can see 9 minus 4, that is 5. So now put the value x square. A is 2. A is 2 means a square will be 4 minus y square. B square already we have find out 5 equal to 1. This is the standard equation, desired equation result. Now we want to do the question number 10. See, in this question number 10 again, we have to find out the basically the standard equation, the equation of the hyperbola that satisfy these conditions. See again, you see the focus lie on the x-axis. Since focus lies on x-axis, it means the standard equation, it means the standard equation of hyperbola is, first of all, I will write down the standard equation because focus lie on the x-axis means a square is positive. So x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1. So here in this question, what is given? Focus is given. 4c is given to you. 4c means what? Plus minus c comma 0. It's given you plus minus 5 comma 0. So c equal to 5. Okay. Second thing is given, the transverse axis is of length 8. The length of transverse axis, transverse axis length. I say this is the formula for 2a. Say you remember in the ellipse we use the word major axis. Instead of using the word major axis, here in the hyperbola we use the transverse axis. And transverse axis are 2a. So you say this symbolize with this one that major axis of the ellipse is nothing. This is you here in the hyperbola we say the transverse axis. So 2a equal to is given to you 8. So a 2a equal to 8, it means a equal to 4. Now we have to find out the value of b square. Since c square equal to a square plus b square. In case of ellipse, it is a square minus b square. But in case of hyperbola, the c square equal to a square plus b square. Okay. Now we have to find out the value of b square. So b square will be equal to, you can say, c square minus a square. So c is here 5 square, and a is here 4 square. So this will comes out, you can see 25 minus 16. So you can say this 25 minus 16 means b square will comes out 9. B square will comes out 9. So b square is 9 is there. We say x square upon a square, a is 4. So square of 4 means 16. 16 minus y square upon 9. B square is 9 equal to 1. This is the answer of the question. Now we want to do the question number 13. See again in this question number 13, we have to find out the equation of the hyperbola. These conditions are given. 4c is given and the latus rectum is of length 12 is given. So these two conditions satisfied. See where the focus lie? Focus lie on the x-axis. Again you see, since focus lies on x-axis, so the standard equation of hyperbola is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to 1. So again now you put here what is given to you. In this question, we are given the foci is given. Foci will be know that will be equal to plus minus c comma 0, that you say plus minus 4 comma 0, so c equal to 4. Length of latus rectum, you know, length of latus rectum is 2b square by a, that is given here 12. There is a relationship between the b and a. So you can say implies that this will be a equal to what? 2 implies that 2b square equal to 12a, implies that b square equal to 6a. Okay. Now we have to find out the value of a and b both. So in this case, we have to find out the value of b and a both. We know since we know c square equal to what? A square plus b square. Okay. The value of c is 4. It comes out 4 square. And you see, I will like to find out the value of a. So this a square, and we say b square, the value is 6a. Implies that 16 plus a square, not 16 equal to a square plus 6a. So now I would like to find out, solve this equation. This quadratic equation is there, and I would like to solve this quadratic equation to find out the value of a and b. So this equation becomes what? A square plus 6a minus 16 equal to 0. Okay. To find out the value of a, first we try to factorize this one. This is a 4, 16 is there. Let's say I can write down the 16. 16 can be written as 2, 8, 2, 4, 2, 2. Right. And we see this one 2, 2, 4. 4 plus 4, no. 6 plus 2, no. So it cannot be factorized. We are not getting the integer of a square. A is there basically. So let's see, by using the quadratic formula. We use the quadratic formula. Let me explain you what is the quadratic formula. If ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then x equal to what? Minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is a quadratic formula we apply here to find out the value of a. All right. So apply this formula. So here a will comes out what? See, the coefficient of a is b is 6 here. So minus b minus 6 plus minus under root 6 square 36 minus 4 a is 1 and c is here minus 16 divided by 2a, 2 into 1. So it comes out minus 6 plus minus, under square root 36, 64, 16 4 is 64 upon 2. So it will comes out minus 6 plus minus 10, this is square root of 100. This will comes out 10 plus minus 10 upon 2. Okay. So the value will comes out, you can say a has a two values. One is, we take the minus, both the minus signs are there. Minus 16 by 2, that will comes out minus 8. and second value a equal to 4 by 2, that comes out 2. So we have a two factors are there, 2 and 8. All right, I can do the factor also, no doubt. It's 8 and 2 is possible. 8 minus 2, but anyway, we are looking for the additions. So minus 8 and 2 is the two answers are coming. So a equal to minus 8 or a equal to 2. Since the value of a cannot be take the negative here, because a is a length basically. So we are taking here the a equal to only 2. So a equal to 2 is there. So a square will comes out what? 4. And b will comes out, b square equal to 6a. So b square will comes out 6 into 2. This comes out 12. So b square is 12 and a square is a 4. Now, what is the standard equation? We see that here, x square upon 4 minus y square upon 12 equal to 1. This is the answer of this question. So with this one, we are ending this question is here. So I hope you understand all the things very well.